Great. So hello and welcome to today's live. We'll be talking to you about how you can apply and everything careers related, as well as answering your questions. So stay tuned. So today I'm joined by Sarfraz, Sumit, and Jake. So if you guys would like to introduce yourselves. So over to you, Sarfraz.
Oh, thank you, Roshni. Okay, I'm Safraz Ahmed, careers advisor for Leicester College. I'm actually looking after predominantly Freeman's Park campus, but I do move around a lot. So, and hopefully there'll be nice. Well, hopefully if you've got any questions for me, you can pop them into the chat. I think today as well.
Hi, I'm Jake. I work in the information centre at Leicester College. I'm mainly at the Abbey Park campus, but occasionally bounce around to the other ones as well. Yeah, me and Sumit are here to help answer some questions about applying to the college.
I'm Sumit. I'm the other information centre advisor. I'm now based at Freeman's now permanently, so at least you've got a little bit of a difference between me and Jake. But yeah, hello.
Perfect. So Sumit and Jake, for those who are unsure about how to apply, could you briefly talk to us about the application process and the various ways you can apply?
Yeah, so you can apply through either through the PS16 platform or through the Leicester College website. PS16 tends to be there are certain schools that are on a list that have signed up to the PS16 program, which is through a company called eProspectus. So if your school or your college is signed up with them, then your careers advisor or your teacher will be able to help you with the application process for that. But if your college isn't signed up with that program, or if you're over 19, you can just apply through the Leicester College website. You can just Google Leicester College, go onto the website, find a course that looks interesting, and hit apply now.
Perfect, lovely. Do you guys have anything else to add on to that?
Let's say. What was your general question? What was it? It was just to do with the different types of methods that we.
Methods of.
Okay. I think Jake's actually covered it then.
Yeah.
You can do it from the Leicester College website. You can do it for PS16.
I mean, can I just add? I mean, what you need to do. Most schools in Leicester and Leicestershire will be going through the Positive Steps 16 PS16's website, and your careers advisor or careers teacher or someone in school should be helping you and supporting you with that process. And for other schools, you can actually apply online from our website. So what you need to do is go on to find the course that you're interested in, and on the right hand side it'll say apply now. So you click on that button and start the online application form as well. There is a difference between the two systems. One system is the PS16 gives you a choice up to, I think it's 4, isn't it? Is it 4 choices? Yeah, up to 4.
It might even be 5.
Is it?
Yeah, it might even be 5. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
4 or 5, guys. But at least it gives you more than one choice.
Exactly.
But at Leicester College, you've got 3 choices: first choice, second choice, third choice. But we'll be interviewing for the first choice. But you do need to speak to your school and ask them whether they're going through PS16 or not.
Yeah, perfect. That's very helpful. Thank you. So Sarfraz, could you talk to us about careers and how our viewers can take advantage of the career service at the college?
Okay, thank you, Roshni. The career service at Leicester College is very, very accessible in the sense that anyone really can actually access our service and make use of it. What you need to do is actually go onto our website. So that's obviously the Leicester College website, and on there find the career service webpage. Now that webpage is a font of all information, and you can actually fill out the career service inquiry form. So it's a simple form, takes about 5 minutes, where you submit your basic details, and then after you've done that, you write down how you want to work with us. So if you want a telephone call, you can actually do that. You can actually put down that you want to work with us on Teams video, Teams chat. If you want a face-to-face appointment, you can indicate that as well. So there's about 6 or 7 ways that you can actually access the service. On the same web page as well, on the career service web page, we've got loads and loads of cool resources that you can use. And then you can actually go on there and have a look at information, career websites like the National Career Service, I Could Careers, and Careers Bite Size from the BBC. All of those resources, there's a whole list of resources that you can access from the Career Service website. And just to let you know, careers advisors are available on open days and any other days like results days or any kind of enrollment events as well.
Perfect. That's great. Thank you for that. So we'll just take it over to the questions that we've got sent in. So we've got some regarding the application process and some regarding careers, but we'll start off with the questions about careers first. So we've got a question sent in asking, I'm not sure about what I want to do after school, so how do I research career options and job roles?
Okay, excellent. That's a really, really good question, because if you're not sure what you want to do after school, that's actually quite something you need to consider and start thinking about. What I would do first and foremost, start thinking about what kind of things you like and you enjoy. So your subjects that you really, really enjoy, the kind of areas that you might be interested in. Could be health and social care. You might be interested in working hands-on. It could be practical. Could be something linked to perhaps construction. You could be a person that's academic, so someone who enjoys the studying and perhaps going through your career that way. So start thinking about what you like, what you don't like as well, what you enjoy, and so on. And then once you've started doing that, you can actually start looking at career matching websites. Like, for example, we have QDOS in the college. You need a license code to do that. So if any of our learners are listening to that, you can contact us for that. But there are websites that you can access, like, for example, the National Career Service, which has got a skills assessment tool and about 850 job profiles that you can have a look at. There's BBC Careers Bite Size that you can have a look at as well. I Could Careers. So there's a huge host of websites that you can use to start thinking about what career and what options you could actually look at. Now, the options you've got from school are quite straightforward. So you could look at college, FE, that's one option, and the range of courses that are available in there. You've got sixth form college, which are a bit more academic. So they've got A levels that you can actually access and more as well. And then you've got apprenticeships. So if you're someone who wants something a bit more hands-on, practical, wants to work and earn while you learn. So an apprenticeship could be a good way of doing that. And then you can also have a look at opportunities around, for example, getting a job at 16. But that's a little bit more difficult. So I'd encourage you to look at a backup plan. But certainly going to college or a sixth form could really be useful for that as well.
Perfect. Great. Thank you for that. So we've got another question asking, what happens in a careers appointment?
Okay, so as I mentioned, you can actually make a careers appointment with a careers advisor at Leicester College. But if you're at school, why don't you access and find out who is providing careers advice in your school? Because, if you're in year 11 or even, year 10, you might want to talk to someone where you feel more comfortable. So in a careers appointment, the careers advisor is there to help and to listen and to kind of see what ideas you've got. And if you haven't got any ideas, they'll help you to generate some of your career plans, to have a look at the things that you're interested in. You might have questions around certain careers and how to get there. They'll help you to research and to look at the best way to get there as well. And certainly nowadays, there's a whole load of information on the internet, on the website, but there's a lot out there. So they will help you to glean that information and make it specialized for you. And normally at the end of an interview as well, we put together an action plan. So we write down all the things that you need to do to get to where you want to go to. So, for example, you might need to research, you might need to go to open days, you might need to make an application through PS16. And the advice and the support is ongoing as well. So, for example, if I've seen you, for example, in a careers appointment, you can definitely contact us again. And sometimes it might be a phone call, it might be you coming back in again, but we're here to support you. But a lot of people are nervous going for careers appointments, and I can understand that. But you can actually do some preparation and write down some questions beforehand. And maybe if you're not sure what career would suit you, do the career matching program. you know, because that might generate some ideas through QDOS or the buzz test through iCould Careers, and there's a whole host that you can have a look at.
Perfect, lovely. Thank you for that. If Sumit or Jake, if you like to kind of answer the next few questions for us. So we've got one sent in asking, what common mistakes do people make on their applications?
Okay, I'll take this one. My colleague Jake would probably go over the PS16 application process, but I'll just go over the Leicester College one. So there's more likely to be more mistakes on the Leicester College one, as it's actually the applicant who has to fill everything out, and it's not like double checked by a careers advisor or a tutor through PS16. So obviously the common mistakes that we get are people forgetting to give grades or reference details, and then that, because we can't see that and use that as a frame of reference for the course itself, we can't send any letters out, we can't invite them to any welcome events, and then we have to put extra time in to chase up these details from students. And because they're studying a lot of the time through normal working hours, it's difficult for them to get a reply back, and that makes everything quite difficult and long. There's only probably one other thing after that, and it would probably be just general clerical errors of email address, name. Sometimes you might have accidentally typed an extra letter. So I would just suggest that you would proofread before sending, and also maybe just asking someone else to just do a quick read through as well, just to see a second pair of eyes on it, and before sending it off, and then hopefully that will stop the mistakes from happening, and then everything will go a bit more smoothly for you. But yeah, I guess that would be it. It's not much of an issue, but just those.
Perfect, thank you for that. So we'll just take it over to the next question. So we've got someone asking, what happens after I make my PS16 application?
I'll take this one then. So yeah, once you've made the PS16 application, it comes through to us because we're also on the eProspectus platform. So we'll get a notification saying applications come through for the course area that we're looking at. And then we'll send you, we'll update your profile on PS16 to say that the application has been acknowledged. And then we'll start processing the applications. So we'll be looking at your grades, references, attendance, and any other kind of entry requirements for the course. Obviously, we'll have your list of courses as well then, because you can apply for multiple ones on PS16. So if you maybe don't have the entry requirements for one course, you might have them for another, and we might be able to contact you about that. But we would then message the student through PS16, but also through the post about things like welcome events or interviews for the course. Things like welcome events and interviews, they'd also be contacted by a text message, and probably also by a message on PS16 as well as by post. And that'll contain all the information they need about what they need to bring with them, if anything, to the welcome event or the interview, if they need to do any preparation for it. A lot of courses will have welcome events, but they're not compulsory to attend. But some courses, it is part of the requirements to get a place on the courses that you attend a welcome event. But all that information will be sent to the student. And then if there are any issues at any point that the student has any questions or concerns about the application process, or they want to change their mind about a course, or they want to, anything really, they want to just clarify what time a welcome event is or something, they can directly message the college through PS16 through the message board function. And then we get those message notifications every time they come in, and then somebody will respond to them as quickly as possible. And then once we're in a position where we think we can make an offer for a course, then we'll update their profile on the platform as well to say that an offer's been made. They can then accept it on PS16, and then it comes down to enrollment, I guess, a little bit further along.
Perfect, great. Thank you so much for that, Jake.
Sorry.
So that was the last question we have for today. So for those who are watching us today, if you have any more questions, please check out our website. So below, I'll just put down the link to the website, to the section of how to apply. So find more information on this website here. And then the link below is also the link taking you to the careers section on the website. So if you've got more information or want to book a careers appointment, then use a link below. So yeah, that's all. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add?
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm just going to sort of mention again. I think for a lot of people in school and people watching this, don't be worried or be nervous to ask for help, especially in school. Because and even ask, obviously start with parents and start looking, because there's a lot of information online, but be confident to start for asking for advice and support, especially for especially in school. I think that's the bit that I'm going to say. And hopefully we're here to help as well. They can access us very, very easily now. Certainly, I think you just need to go on our website, and a lot of information is there, and you can book careers appointments, and you can even ask for even if it's a small question, you can ask that from us as well.
Of course, yeah. All right, thank you so much. That's all for today. So thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.
Bye.